Well, now to all my fellow rappers, okay, my rappers, my artists, okay. What if all of those artists, right, those rappers who got those billions, okay, all of those rappers put together, that's billions of dollars, yo, billions of dollars, okay. Let's say all of those rappers put together, right, and then they start buying lands, okay, they start buying properties. They start buying apartment complex, okay? And then they put their own peoples in there, okay? And what if those rappers, right? What if those rappers, they, as soon as they get that deal, right? That contract, instead of going and spend that money on some jewelry, okay? Which many of them are being robbed, okay? They are being taken advantage of because many of those rappers, they know nothing about jewelry. They don't study that. They don't learn about it. So now, a piece of jewelry might cost 40 grand. They charge them 60, 80,000. A piece of jewelry might cost 100 grand. They're going to charge 100, 160, 180, or 200,000, right? But guess what? They don't care because a lot of times when these people go buy jewelry, they are recording the things, right? And then the merchant's going to be like, well, let's upprice that dude, okay? Let's upprice him. Because he ain't gonna care, right? And then guess what? They'll price you, guess what? Your little check gone. Okay, your little check gone. So before you go spend that money on some jewelry, okay, on some ice, trying to ice stuff, which is good, man. This, it's good to show, your level of success to a certain extent. But some people are just, before, this is why many rappers, they go broke after a couple months or even a year after that record deal. So they got to sleep at the studio to try to find another hit song, which many of them are not making right now. I didn't say anything. Okay. I didn't say anything. Okay. Which many of them are not making right now. So after they spend all this money, okay, they spend all that guap. Shout out Mr. Guap, man. When they spend all that guap, man, okay, now they're broke. Now they gotta go back to the studio, trying to find another hit song. Then by the time they find that hit song, man, it's gonna take them some times. Now they're gonna go back to stuff that they had before, to little money that they are stashed in the safe for rainy days. Now they gotta spend it. So now, if all of those rappers with that little, let's say you got $1 million deal, right? Or $3 million, at least a $3 million deal, right? Which, when you sign those contracts, if you got a $3 million deal, you're not going to get $3 million, bro. What about taxes? You probably get like 1.8, 2.2. I'm just saying. So let's say you got a $3 million deal, you got 1.8 or 2.2. You got 1.8. Let's say you got 1.8, right? You take that 800,000, right? You take that 800,000, okay? You can purchase like a little farm or something for 200,000, right? You got you some chickens in there, some goats, some cows, some horses, man. I gotta get me some horses, man. So you get you some goats, some cows, some chickens. You got your own little land on there, right? And then with the 600,000, guess what you do? You get with some other rappers like yourself. Be like, yo, I got 600,000, bro. That's what we can do with that. So let's all put together. Let's get some acres, right? Let's build some apartments, yo. Let's build some houses. And what most people don't understand is that you're like, instead of going to buy the property as it is, if you buy the land and build it yourself, a lot of times it's cheaper based on the location, based on the amount of acres, and based on what you put on the property, okay? You gotta have property. Look. Black people, man, we gotta start having those lands working for us and our money working for us, man. All my fellow rappers, man. Stop blowing your money, man. Because right now, it's not the time to blow those money, man. Okay? It's the time to save that guap, man. Save it. Save that money. Because all of those jewelry, those iced out watches, okay, bust down rollies and all that. As soon as you bust down that thing, it's worthless. You ain't gonna be able to sell it for the right amount of money. So just make sure you invest your money on some great things and some great assets, okay? For when the rainy days come. This is why I love expensive glasses, okay? If I'm broke, okay? Whenever I go broke, I sell one of them, okay? Just like today, I went to the pawn shop. I'm trying to pawn one of my glasses. But the girl was trying to be, you know, something like, I don't know, da, da, da. We don't really do glasses. I'm like, okay, it's okay, man. I didn't even want to pawn that thing anyway. I didn't just scratch it. I love my glasses. So now, look, man, it's good for us to have like, I love expensive stuff, okay? When times get hard, I sell them, okay? I sell them, okay? So here's what we got to do. As artists, as rappers, we got to make sure that we use our money wisely, because they're not going to teach us. Look, those record labels, they're going to give you the money, okay? They're going to force you, they're going to convince you to spend it so they can have a hold on you, okay? So now they can puppeteer you around, making you sleep, eat, do whatever at the studio, and you have no life. When you can have some money, when you can manage your time, okay? You get your, because when you know you're secure, right? With the right amount of money, right? When you're in the studio, yo, your mind gonna be more refreshing, okay? Your mind will be more at peace. So the verses, so the connection, okay? So that poet inside of you, that art inside of you will be easier to be projected, okay? It will be easier to be written, all those beautiful lyrics, all right? So now, man, to all my fellow rappers, my fellow artists, okay? Stop blowing our money. Spend the money on our people. Spend the money on the lands, okay? And it's good to buy designer stuff, you know, expensive stuff. Buy expensive stuff that you know that you can sell later, you know, if your career don't work out, okay? You don't want to be messed up like a lot of us, okay? If your career don't work out, at least you know you invested in some properties. At least you know you got a farm somewhere, okay? In the Caribbean somewhere. At least you know you bought some lands in Africa or something, okay? At least you know you got some cows and some horses, okay? Man, may all the love, all the infinite intelligence, wisdom, man, of the Most High God, His protection flow right through y'all and be all around y'all, man. It's me, JaydFoto, man. One love, y'all. One love, y'all.